I'm Alex Mahadavan with The Observer here on North Siesta Key. Well, residents of North Shell Road may soon have peace from the chaotic parking and partying they allege happens on busy beach days. The road can fill with sometimes as many as 50 cars in an unregulated parking structure. But the county has just started a construction project aimed at wrangling in parking on North Shell Road.
Hey, about a year and a half ago, our Board of County Commission looked at us to organize some type of parking along here because people are double parking and there's excessive drinking and partying going on and things like that. So we started coordinating with law enforcement, and sure enough, we counted 35 to 40 cars would be out here in an unorganized way. And law enforcement had a hard time enforcing that. So we asked us to come up with a plan. We came up with different options for the board, and they decided on option 3, which is 16 organized parking places, plus 1 handicap parking place down toward the end of the beach. So there'll be 17 parallel parking places that law enforcement can enforce now. Fire safety was a big concern, especially down at the end, because people were double parking, triple parking down there. If we had an emergency down here, the fire, ambulance, police service couldn't make a safe turnaround. I needed 38 feet for a turnaround radius, so we coordinated with the fire department, and they made sure we had the turnaround at the end, so there'll be no parking down by the beach anymore.
Most residents are happy with the compromise on the project, if not a bit uncertain about its outcome. But one nearby resident thinks the county is going about it all wrong.
The problem is that I think it just didn't occur to the engineers, whatever, that instead of having, they had about 6 conceptuals, and one of them was angular, the other was parallel, but none perpendicular. And both the parallel and the angle required, when you got out of it, you'd have to turn around at the end of the road. If you were parked on the south side, you still had to go down to turn around at the end of the road, and that's where all the activity is. The area on the north side, there are 3 homes at the end, and they intend to put a parking place in front of them. Well, they're going to be dealing with the public as soon as they get the parking places done, and they're only using about 10 feet, and the people are going to look over there, especially down the road when a person puts a wall up there, and they're just going to say, well, why did they do this?
I know he's talked with Jim Harriet, our county engineer, and that's not the approved board county plan. I know he said it's not too late. It's too late. The board already adopted this plan, and so we're proceeding with that plan right there. His plan called for tearing out some of the pavers or driveways. We don't want to do that. These are nice homes out here. These people enjoy their driveways and their atmosphere. We're trying to make it as pleasing as possible for the residents as well.